Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hound. And today we are going to talk about the return of Azur Lane. So yes, the Azur Lane stuff is back. If you want to scream and shout in the comments about the price, look, it's not my fault. I don't pick the prices. I've got nothing to do with it. I'm not defending the costs. I'm not saying any of this is worth spending your money on. What you decide to do with your money is between you, your wife, your God and your bank. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. Okay, so I just wanted to confirm that and get that out there. But obviously it will be of interest to some people. So we'll have a quick look at what's available in the store with the return of the Azur Lane. So you've got Azur Lane 1 combo, which gives you 8 commander crates, Azur Lane 1 crates. All the skins for all the ships that came out with the original Azur Lane. The second set of Azur Lane came out then where, okay, it's slightly more expensive, but it has the Azur Lane Baltimore, Queen Elizabeth and Fuso, as well as the skins for the Graf Spee and the Scharnhorst, and a bunch of flags, and 7 Azur Lane Crate 2s. Right, okay, so for those of you who are interested in the crates, or if you're looking particularly for the commanders, so just to confirm, okay, these are different. So the Azur Lane Crates 1, so these are for the commanders. So these give you a 16% drop rate for Otago, Belfast, Dunkirk, Hipper, Hood and Nelson. Right, so I'm just making sure 100% clear these are not ships. Okay, these are the commanders, and we'll have a quick look at the commanders in just a second. So the Azur Lane 2 crates. So these are, if you're after one of the specific commanders, the Azur Lane 2 crates have a 20% drop rate for the Commander Scharnhorst, Admiral Graf Spee, Fuso, Queen Elizabeth and Baltimore. Obviously there are the skins available for the Otago and the Graf Spee as well. So you can see Azur Lane 1. This goes into, you can buy the individual skins for the ships, you can buy multiple crates, and you can also buy the commanders individually, although they are twice the price of a crate. So, you know, if you specifically want a commander, you need to work this out yourself for the money wise. If you want a couple of the Azur Lane commanders, then, well, you know, if you want more than 2 of the Azur Lane ones, it may or may not be worth you going down the gamble route to get 6. But if you specifically want, for example, Nelson, you know, you've got the option to specifically buy Nelson. You don't have to go down the crate route. If you want a specific ship, they are also broken down specifically. If you use the left or right triggers on, it's triggers on PlayStation. I believe they're called triggers on PS4. So it's the R2 or RT on Xbox. So it's got the skins. Again, you can purchase multiple crates in multiple variety. Actually, you can buy a larger pack for the Azur Lane 2s, or if you want a specific commander, you can actually, in fact, just go and buy that commander. Right, okay, so Hive, why would we want to buy any commanders? Well, to be honest with you, I try to avoid using the special commanders, purely because I want people to be able to use the builds I use. So we'll have a quick run through of the commanders. So if you are I'm gonna say, is it kiting build or evasion tanking build? Baltimore gives you a base trait of increased rudder shift. It also has beyond range. Well, okay, I'm not actually. I think going through all these commanders is going to take me a significant amount of time. And there we go. Last, yes, fine. We're working on the champagne. Don't worry about it at all. we'll just go over their unique traits because, you know, they tend not, well, we'll just go over their special abilities. So you've got adaptive tactics as a base trait. It also has the unique AP salute ammo, which increases your AP shell penetration and reduces the time to detonate, so it essentially makes it like short fuse high explosives, kind of like what the British have in their cruiser lines. So that is Azur Lane Baltimore. I believe it's only one American Azur Lane commander that we have. Right, so onto the Japanese, you have AL Fuso. So we'll have a quick look. So cover fire, chance of fire being caused by battleship HEs. This is specifically for battleships. Is increased by cover fire. The base trait Battle Spirit increases your hit points whilst also reducing incoming damage to your ship. Particularly good if you want to make really, really tanky builds out of your Japanese battleships there. We have Azur Lane Otago. I've been asked a lot why I don't use this, and I said it's purely simply off the fact that I don't really play IGN cruisers enough to warrant it. So death from below, detectability of your torpedoes is reduced. Obviously that goes up by rank. Its unique ability, I believe, is Arsonist, which increases the chance of fire being caused, increases the HE shell damage, but also reduces your incoming damage. And yes, you can see I've not put any points into that at all, really. Right, go on to the UK. UK actually has a lot of unique Azur Lane commanders. So we'll have a look at HUD first. So HUD reduces the torpedo damage to your ship. I believe that when you rank it up fully, it's quite significant. It's probably around 10 or 12%. Also has the unique skill Royal Navy Glory, which reduces your damage control party reload time and also increases your battleship's maximum speed. We also have Azur Lane Nelson, who runs the base trait that reduces the incoming damage to your ship. Unique ability would be Big 7, so battleship's AP shell damage and HE shell damage is increased whilst reducing the penetration on your shells. Although, as you can see, it's not a perk I currently run. We have Queen Elizabeth, who has the base trait Queen's Orders. So reload time of your battleship's main guns are reduced, your shell damage is increased, and also your accuracy is increased through the grouping. Special perks include Skywatch, which increases spotter duration and also gives you an additional spotter charge. And then Azur Lane Belfast. Ships detectability after firing main guns from smoke. So if you tend to use the light cruisers with smoke as opposed to radar, with the Edinburgh at least anyway, it's quite good for that. I've got to try and remember what her unique ability is now. Here we go. The smoke screen is, I believe, the unique ability. So it increases your smoke screen radius. Ship's detection after firing main guns from smoke is also reduced, but you do lose a smoke charge with Belfast. Right, on to Germany. So, our first one, or my first one at least, Azur Lane Hipper. Burning damage to your ship is reduced. Special abilities will be Vice Defense, so incoming damage for cruisers is reduced by 11%. So you basically increases your hit points by 11% in total, but does increase the reload time of your damage control ability. Have Azur Lane Scharnhorst, which is one that you can see obviously I've put a lot of perks into, mostly because of sniper. Dispersion of your main battery is reduced by 3.6%, and basically I put it on almost every single ship that I use accuracy builds on. Unique traits. Oh, I can't remember what Scharnhorst's unique trait is. I think that's it. She doesn't really have. So probably meticulous. No, that's standard. Might be torpedo launch. I think that's unique. Honestly, like I've never really paid much attention to this commander. I literally just use it for sniper. But yeah, it doesn't appear to have any other unique trait other than sniper, which I'm assuming it probably is one of these. There you go. You should see the other guy. Damage control party reload time is reduced, but you also increase your chance of getting caught on fire. Knew we'd get there eventually. There is also Azur Lane Grafspy, who has pocket battleship, which increases the amount of hit points recovered. Base trait is unique trait then is Ghost. So detectability of cruisers is reduced by 6%, and air detectability is also reduced by 15%. It's quite good for sneaky stealth builds, but as you can see, it's not something I've particularly put much effort into. France just has Azur Lane Dunkirk with flooding damage to your ship reduced by 7%. That goes up 1 per point, so you run 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 20% reduction into flooding damage if you got her completely maxed out. Frontal fire is the unique trait, which reduces shell switching time by, well, that would tell me up to 100%, but the damage of your ship shells is reduced. I'm assuming it doesn't go to 100%. Because that would be absolutely ridiculous. Maybe that's something we will spend some points into find out how. Right, so we'd have to get up to rank 14. I haven't got the resources to spend on that at the moment, so we won't be doing that. But currently, as you can see, it's on where is it? There it was. It's on 50%. Next 5 is minus 75%. Oh, good God, like that's genuinely quite interesting that it goes up, but I wonder if it is 100%. Can you instantly change your shell types once they're loaded? USSR doesn't have any, and neither does Italy. So that is all the Azur Lane commanders. So we do have a couple of Azur Lane ships available as well. We'll have a quick look at them. I'll have to obviously go through all my premiums here to find them. Right, okay, so first one is the Azur Lane Baltimore. So these are the full ships that are available to buy. Now, just to confirm, this is the original Baltimore. The Baltimore recently received a buff. That buff did not extend to the Azur Lane Baltimore. So it has the unique camo, the tennis courts on the back, and well, yeah, that's essentially it. It's exactly the same as the fully upgraded Baltimore, and well, that just about covers it. Let's have a look. What other ones? So there's the yeah, there we go. I knew it was here somewhere. The Azur Lane Fuso. So, unique camo, exactly the same as the fully upgraded Fuso. Obviously, these get the benefit of the reduced service cost for premium ships, the increased income from premium ships, and the increased XP, although that only really matters if you turn in elite XP into global XP. Or just using them for challenges. They're quite handy for challenges. Where have we gone? We've gone past her. There she is, Azur Lane Queen Elizabeth. So exactly the same thing. It is just a Queen Elizabeth, fully upgraded Queen Elizabeth class with all the premium bonuses and a unique camouflage. I know I've got it on the Azur Lane Nelson, so we'll just show that off quickly. So these are the sort of camos you'd expect from the Azur Lane ships. They're quite loud, quite bright. Azur Lane Targo, where's that? That's actually one of my favourite camos in the game, in all fairness. It doesn't really seem to fit the rest of the Azur Lane ships, in all fairness, because you can almost imagine that being a genuine camo used. But there we go, there's Azur Lane Targo, Graph Spee. Let's see if we can find, there we go. There's the Azur Lane Graph Spee camo, another one that I'm kind of fond of. To be honest with you, I didn't like these camos at first, but they are slowly starting to grow on me. When you've got, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12,000 games, whatever you're at in the same ships, having them look a little bit different actually becomes quite nice eventually. Honestly, I can't remember the rest of them off the top of my head. Here we go. Here's the Dunkirk. Have I got? I don't think I have the. I don't have the Azur Lane camo on the Dunkirk. There we go. The hospital ship with all the red cross. It does. It looks like a hospital ship, doesn't it? So yeah. So all basically, you can go through and. I believe in store, if you want to know specifically what the camos look like. Let's flip to Azur Lane 1. So let's have a look. If you go to Belfast, can you... There used to be a button to preview. Actually, I think they've changed it. They don't actually let you preview them anymore, but they do have a nice little picture which basically gives you a rough idea of exactly what they look like. So there's the hipper. I forget about the hood. The hood has one as well here. So I think, let me just check. Oh, it doesn't count because I've already got them all. I think you can. So, for example, if you don't have the skin, but because it's available, if you go into the Dunkirk, you should be able to go to loadouts, you should be able to go to camo, and it should be there, and you should be able to view it, but you won't be able to equip it. An example of this, let's see if we can just do this quickly, because it's a skin I know I don't have. So, yeah, if you go to the gearing, so it does have a standard permanent camouflage that you can view, but I thought the space one would be available, but it's not available for you to see. But anyway, I digress. You used to be able to preview them, and obviously because I haven't bought a camo in quite some time, apparently they've changed it, so go into the store and you can have a quick gander at all of them. If you want a video of me just literally just detailing all the camos and showing them, drop a comment below and I'll get one produced as quick as I possibly can for you. But yeah, just go into the store if you want to see the individual camos. Go to the U, and they've got an image giving you, let's be honest, giving you a damn good idea of exactly how the ships look with the skins on. Right, okay, so yeah, that's it. That's me covering the return of the Azur Lane. So yeah, if you missed out on one of the commanders, and it's one of the commanders you particularly want because it's going to improve your fleet, there they are. They're there to go and snap up. So on that note, thank you very much for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, as always, until next time, take care.